So go ahead and get some basil leaves. You can get your salt, get those and set those aside. Take your vegetables. You can, chop up some carrots, some potatoes, some green onions. Go ahead and chop all that up and set it aside. And then the first thing you're going to do is you're going to clean the fish. So take your fish and you're going to cut it right down the middle in its belly. Open it up and then gut it. Just take out all the insides. Then you can go ahead and take your head and just chop the head right off and leave the tail. Okay, so the inside is now all nice and clean. Take your salt and sprinkle it evenly into the fish, then close it right back up. So I prefer to sew the fish shut, to preserve the taste. And some people cut the tail off, but I like to leave it. So go ahead and sew your fish up so it's nice and clean and even. And you have to be careful with your fish, when you're flipping it over, because sometimes it can fall apart. So remember that. And when you open the fish up and you might see some brown, you can go ahead and just leave that. Okay, so go ahead and get your fish crock pot. You can put some water in there, put some oil. You can sprinkle some basil leaves in there, some wine. Go ahead and pour some wine in there. As far as measuring goes, I don't really like to measure. Just put however much, wine, oil you want in there. It doesn't really matter. Okay, so now you're going to take your fish and, oh wait, no, I'm wrong. I forgot, I have this new special net, and you can go ahead and put it in the crock pot and then put your fish right on top of it. Because when you're done, you can just lift the fish right out, and then the liquid's still in there. And then you can use the liquid to make, other things that you want later. Okay, so go ahead and put your net in and then put your fish in. And so there's, everything's ready. You got all the liquids and the fish in the crock pot. And then you're going to need a cover. So go ahead and put it in the oven. I would say maybe 345 is the temperature you should use it at. And for about an hour to an hour and a half, depends on the fish. So when it's all ready, you take it out of the oven, take the lid off. Oh, wait, sorry. I forgot something. I forgot the vegetables. You're going to put, yeah, when you put the fish in and all the liquid, you're going to put the vegetables in too. With the wine and the water and the oil, yeah, that's where the vegetables go. Okay, so now you're ready to dismember the fish. You're going to take it out, and then you're going to open it up really slowly, be careful, and then you can go ahead and cut along the same line that you cut before. And then take out all of the, take out everything that you used to sew it. Okay, so go ahead and take your fish and get a nice platter, and you can put your fish on the platter. You can put some, the water and the wine mixture. Go ahead and put that in a separate dish. And now take some cornstarch, and then you're going to dissolve that into the water and wine mixture. You don't want to do it right on top of the fish because cornstarch tends to clump, and it tends to get sticky, so you don't want to do that. So you want to make sure to stir it in another cup so it's smooth and nice. So go ahead and stir that up, and you can heat it a little bit until it's boiling. And it's gonna get thicker. Yep, the longer that you boil it, it's gonna get more thick and more thick. And so you're gonna need to keep stirring it. I would say maybe 15 minutes, and then when that's all ready, and you're gonna need to keep your fish warm in the oven. But you can go ahead and take your fish out, and then um, you can pour the mixture over the fish so it covers the fish. And I like to put grapes around the fish so it looks nice. Looks nice and clean. So the veggies, you can go ahead and serve that with the fish. You can use the wine mixture for something else if you want. And have a good night.